Okay, we're going to draw a glass cabbage today. Let's start by sketching the basic outline. Use your finger to create the general shape, moving straight up to form the main structure. After that, grab a big brush to fill in the entire shape. Think of this as laying the foundation for the cabbage. Once the base is ready, begin refining it by hooking up the edges and defining the larger sections with smooth, deliberate strokes. Next, let's add some cooler tones. Use light blue or pale green to give the cabbage depth and dimension. Blend in a little white to create the reflective light within the glass. These areas should feel glowing and translucent, helping to mimic the look of glass. Not every part will represent leaves. Some sections will be brighter and reflective, while others remain darker to add contrast. Work on the projections slowly. These projections help balance warm and cool tones, showing how the light interacts with the glass surface. Add subtle hints of color to distinguish these areas and enhance the reflections. Now, switch to a medium-sized brush, such as size 5, and carefully refine the reflective white parts, making them slightly brighter than the unlit sections. For the darker areas, use a smaller brush, maybe size 4 or 3, to blend shadows into the transitions. These shadows add depth and contrast, but they should remain soft and subtle. Keep the texture smooth to maintain the delicate, glass-like appearance. Adjust the transitions gradually, ensuring that the balance between light and dark feels natural. Now focus on the highlights. Use white or mix in a little lemon yellow to emphasize the brightest spots. These highlights should stand out and bring life to the cabbage. Carefully hook up the brightest areas, giving them a polished and reflective look. Add shadowy details sparingly to create depth without overwhelming the soft, translucent quality of the piece. Go over the projections again, softening them to appear more natural. Adjust the shapes and highlights in these areas, ensuring they enhance the overall structure of the cabbage. Pay close attention to the reflective spots. Each highlight has its own shape and should feel intentional. Finally, start adding smaller details and textures. Use a fine brush or even your fingers to blend areas that need more refinement. Draw in intricate patterns and subtle lines to bring out the unique textures of the glass cabbage. Revisit the projections